And we're back to HTML SVGs. This time I'm going to show you how to create ellipses. So besides creating a circle, we can also create ellipses. Once again, we've got our SVG as the parent element, and inside our nested ellipse, we'll define it via radius for x and y and position cx and cy. Let me add x radius of 100, y radius of 20, and here it already is. Cx, cy are now the center position of the ellipse, so it's the same as with circles. So I'll adjust it to 150 maybe, and 50 for cy. Let me add a different fill color. I'll make it green, add a stroke, I'll make it blue, and I increase its width to maybe 5 pixels. I've got a cutoff on the right because my SVG, the parent, is a little bit too small, so I make CX 120. It moved a little bit to the left, and we can see it all. Let me add a second ellipse. Same position, same size, but different fill color and different stroke. You cannot see it because you have to close these ellipses. So add this slash to have the elements closed, and now we can see it, but it's on top of our first one, and this is something that you have to understand. In the code editor it's below it, but in the browser it's on top of it, because it draws the first ellipse in the code editor and then it draws the second one in the same position. So the second one gets drawn on top of the first one. You can reposition that by just copy pasting the first ellipse, make it the second. Let me show you a different effect. We can use this ellipse overlay to create basically cutouts. So if we give the second ellipse that we draw on top of the first one the same color as the background, it's going to appear as a cutout. Let me start with the black one, something like this. And now I'll copy paste this right here. I'll change the fill to white. And you can see this is now on top of the black one. And if I adjust the radius right here, let me make it 80 for x. And I'll also go down with our y radius, maybe like 15 for now. And now I position it to the right. I don't know how much, let me try 130 maybe. I'll go to 135. So as the background has the same color, it now looks like it's a cutout of the first ellipse. So you can create this effect as well. Always keep in mind that your SVG has a certain size. So I've set it to 250 times 250. So if I, for example, make the Y position here for my fourth ellipse 200, the white is still there, but it's outside of my SVG, so we can't see it. Let me bring it back slowly, and here you can see it starting to creep into the SVG and on top of the black one. So this is one thing that you always have to keep in mind. It's the general size of your canvas that you're drawing on. But this was everything I wanted to cover when it comes to HTML SVG ellipses. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.